Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lucky came downstairs and noticed Elizabeth in the living room. "Am I in the right apartment?" he joked. Elizabeth informed him that Sam was a match and that the operations had been set. Lucky couldn't believe what was happening and enthusiastically hugged Elizabeth. Liz and Lucky sat down and talked. He told her that for the previous 3 days, all he could think about was how he had failed his younger sister. Elizabeth claimed no one could have expected this. "Today's a good day, appreciate it," Elizabeth stated encouragingly. She told Lucky she was there for a different reason. Elizabeth showed Lucky the baby monitor and said she was going to babysit Ace for a while. They watched him play, and Lucky wondered what Aiden was like as a toddler. Elizabeth stated that Aiden liked music. "I can't carry a tune, so he got that musical gene from you," she explained kindly. Elizabeth stated that she was going to the hospital after the nanny put Ace down for a nap. She thought that Aiden would enjoy it if Lucky talked to him about music. Elizabeth offered Lucky a lift to the hospital. Love General Hospital, B&B, Days, or other soap operas? Join the debate on our SC forums. Click here to interact with fans and participate in debates immediately. Chase and Brooklyn approached Violet in her bedroom and informed her they had good news. "Can I visit my dad soon?" Violet asked. Chase stated that she did not need to pay Finn a visit because he was being discharged from the hospital and she would be living with him. Chase revealed that Finn wanted everything to be perfect, so he moved to Seattle, acquired a new job, and set up a house for them to live in near a new school. Violet was so excited that she wanted to start packing right away. Brooklyn walked out of the room to cry. Violet asked Chase whether he and Brooklyn would relocate to Seattle, but he said that they could just visit. Violet stated she would miss them but knew they'd be fine because they'd be having their own baby soon. She volunteered to leave 2 of her favorite stuffed animals for their future baby. Chase advised she take one and leave the other so she could feel at home wherever she was. Sam thanked Alexis, Christina, and Molly for coming over. They were astonished when she told them she was a match to be Lulu's donor and that the surgery will take place as soon as feasible. Alexis sobbed and stated she was proud of Sam. Christina was relieved since she assumed they wanted to talk to her about what happened with Rick. Molly wanted to understand what she meant. Christina described how she spotted Rick and Ava out to dinner and felt they were insulting her and Molly. "I had to say something," Christina explained. "No, you never have to say anything," Molly replied. Molly wanted to know the specifics. Christina claimed she knocked over a glass and it cracked. Molly raged at Christina, accusing her of producing a disturbance in the restaurant with a large number of witnesses. "Christina, do you really not understand how you just helped Ava's defense?" Molly barked. Christina and Molly argued loudly about the disturbance Christina caused at the restaurant. Molly was concerned Rick would use it to indicate Christina was angry and violent. Sam told Molly that she was being harsh. Molly wondered if Sam was truly going to side with Christina. Molly and Christina were both outraged when Sam stated that she was not taking sides. Christina wondered if Sam was turning her back on both of them instead of taking a side. Sam instructed them to stop. She explained that having them dispute was the last thing she needed. Alexis agreed, saying Sam had always been there for Christina and Molly, but she now needed their help. "Fine, I'll play nice like I'm always expected to," says Molly. Sam stated she'd had enough. "I have to go drop my kids off at the Quartermains and go to the hospital." Alexis inquired about Christina and Molly's self-esteem after Sam had left. Alexis insisted there were no incorrect ways to grieve, but they discovered one. She informed them that instead of assisting each other through their grief, they were destroying the family. Laura observed Tracy and Lulu sit together from behind the hospital room door. When Tracy entered the hall, Laura asked if they could talk. Laura admitted that she had never really thanked Tracy for looking after Ace when she couldn't. Tracy claimed it was no trouble, but the child was a terror and they had to repaint the nursery walls after he went. Laura stated that she will always be grateful to Tracy for being Lulu's stepmother when Laura was not present. They remarked that Lulu was headstrong and resembled Luke. She was selfish, inconsiderate, reckless, and just as glorious, Tracy told me. Tracy wanted Laura to know something. Caring for your daughter was a privilege, Laura, and nothing less, Tracy told you. Tracy stated that throughout Laura's absence, Lulu never lost up hope and knew her mother will return. Terry interrupted to speak with Laura regarding Lulu's operation. Terry mentioned a potential issue. Laura asked Terry, as Lucky and Elizabeth approached, if they were still intending on doing the transplant. Felicia was astonished when Holly knocked on her door, looking for Mac. Holly entered, sat down with Felicia and Maxie, and revealed that she had kept a painful secret from those she loved. Maxie and Felicia were stunned when Holly disclosed that Sasha was her daughter. Maxie stated that Sasha had never uttered Holly's name. Holly revealed that Sasha wishes they were not connected. Felicia stated that it was clearly a long story, but they deserved to know the truth and wanted to hear it. Holly revealed that she was unable to rear a kid, so her mother offered to do so, and Holly paid Sasha frequent visits. Between scams, Maxie explained. Holly claimed that her mother raised Sasha, but Holly taught her everything she knew about what she does and how to do it. She was a natural, Holly explained. Holly told Maxie and Felicia that she had Sasha when she was 12 years old and treated her with love and affection. Felicia wanted to know who Sasha's father was, and Holly revealed that it was Robert. Maxie was outraged, recalling the DNA tests that Sasha had switched with Mac and Cody. Felicia said that the examinations were yes or no questions and did not display percentages. Holly stated that Robert was the father, and hence Sasha could not be with Cody. Since Sasha wouldn't listen to Holly, she wondered whether Mac could speak with Cody. Felicia advised Holly that she needed to speak with Robert, not Mac. Holly agreed with Felicia's advice. Maxie told Felicia that she had treated her poorly when she wasn't present, but that she was fortunate to have her. Maxie wondered if Holly and Sasha would find their way back together. Felicia responded she hoped they would. Meanwhile, Sasha marched into Robert's office and told him they wanted to clear things up. "You are not my father," Sasha stated. She told a puzzled Robert that she was Holly's daughter. Holly claimed to be Sasha's father, but Sasha did not trust her mother. Sasha stated that she wanted to prove her mother was lying about her paternity so that she could remove her from her life. Robert questioned why Holly would lie about Sasha's paternity. Sasha revealed that she was dating Cody and believed her mother was attempting to split them apart. Soaps.com has the most recent General Hospital spoilers from Monday, October 21st, through Friday, October 25th. While two people have a fateful encounter, one woman confesses a secret with another, Steve Weber arrives, and Sam is taken into surgery. Is this it for our heroine? As she prepares for the surgery that could save Lulu's life, Sam visits the two most important men in her life, Jason and Drew. Also, why we believe sacrificing Sam to save Lulu is a huge mistake. Laura is in need of consolation. But, to whom will she turn? Lucky attempts his hardest to persuade someone. Robert, now armed with Sasha's information, travels to see Holly in what may be a revealing encounter. Elizabeth is there for Lucas to rely on. Maxie has a secret, and she only wants to tell Spinelli. Rick has news. Will Elizabeth want to hear it? What does it take to shock a woman like Nina? We are about to find out. Jocelyn and Dex make time for a night out. Someone get the popcorn ready because Anna and Holly are going to go at it. General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, October 23rd. Sonny realizes he needs to act with caution. Molly had a fight with her father. Can Curtis uphold the promise he is about to make to Portia? Gio is available when Trina requires assistance. However, Holly may have difficulty finding someone to help her when she is in need. Friends and family gather at the hospital as Lulu and Sam prepare to have surgery. Curtis puts his enormous plan into action. There is a crisis to deal with, and Brennan is the guy for the job. Carly tries to persuade Jason to see things her way. Elizabeth will be relieved to have her brother back. Elizabeth is treated to a pleasant surprise. Sasha confides in Nina. Diane is about to get some shocking news. Knowing Laura is coping with a lot, Anna stops by to check on her. Alexis is waiting for news about the procedure in general, and Sam in particular. They settle down, and Felicia can't believe Holly never told her she has a daughter. Holly admits it has been difficult keeping this hidden, and they happen to know her daughter, Sasha. Maxie claims Sasha has never addressed this before. Holly explains that Sasha would rather she wasn't her mother. Holly explains that when she became pregnant again, she knew she couldn't abandon another kid after the grief she had experienced with Ethan. She was unable to raise the child on her alone, so she delegated responsibility for Sasha to her mother. She paid a visit whenever she could. Maxie says, in between scams. Holly confesses she wasn't the best mother, but she taught Sasha everything she knew. She claims Sasha was a natural at the convention. Holly recounts that when Sasha turned 12, she took her on travels around Europe and tried to show her as much love and compassion as she could. Sasha, on the other hand, had no desire to associate with her. Felicia notes that she hasn't discussed Sasha's father. Holly reveals that she assumed Sasha's father was dead, but when it was discovered that he was not, she was unable to deliver the news at his door. Felicia has an idea who they're talking about, and she hopes she's mistaken for Sasha's benefit. Holly tells them it's Robert, making Sasha and Cody first cousins. Maxie does not believe it and brings up the DNA test that was performed, in which Sasha swapped her sample for Cody's. Felicia reaches where she's going, but the test was solely for paternity, and the answer was either yes or no. It was not a genetic percentage similarity test. Holly hoped Mac would talk to Robert, but Felicia informs her that she must do so. Holly accepts and leaves, while Felicia warns that she will contact Robert in an hour. Alone, Maxie expresses gratitude to Felicia for being there for her. Maxie is aware that she was not always this way, and she chastised her for it. Felicia claims she deserves it. Maxie responds, maybe then, but not now. She wonders if Holly and Sasha will find their way back together. Felicia hopes so. Sasha confronts Robert in his office, telling him, we need to get one thing straight, you are not my father. Sasha says that Holly is her mother, and she has never addressed her father before. Then again, her mother is a noted liar. Robert explains that he and Holly were married, and at times both believed the other was dead. He's perplexed as to why Sasha hasn't spoken up the last 2 times Holly has been in Port Charles. Sasha claims it's because she wants nothing to do with her mother and needs his help showing she's lying about it. Robert questions why she would lie. Sasha reveals that her mother only told her about him recently since she and Cody Bell are involved. Sasha wanted to take a DNA test, and Robert says he'll go to General Hospital this afternoon to provide a sample. Holly is concerned her resourceful mother may tamper with the proof. Robert says they'll utilize the WSB lab and phones Brennan. The samples are shipped off, and Sasha and Robert discuss Holly. Sasha acknowledges that of all the men her mother might claim as her father, she's relieved it's him. He claims the feeling is mutual. Sasha warns him not to become too involved because the findings aren't in yet. She walks out of his office. Sasha returns to work for the Quartermaines. Maxie appears and informs her that she believed they were friends. Sasha realizes Holly has told her that she is her mother. Holly goes to Robert's workplace to discuss a personal concern. Holly doesn't know how to say it. Robert responds, how about, Robert, you have a daughter. Today on General Hospital, Brooklyn and Chase hear Violet is heading to Seattle with Finn. Alexis assigns Christina and Molly duties for their rivalry, and Holly shares her tale with Maxie and Felicia. Lucky awakens and walks downstairs at Laura's house. He finds Liz and inquires if he is in the correct apartment. Liz updates him about Sam and Lulu's status, as well as the impending procedures. Lucky sits down and admits that for the past 3 days, all he can think about is how his decisions could cost Lulu her life. Liz informs Lucky that he couldn't have predicted what would happen. Working in the hospital has taught her that grief and despair are normal parts of life. However, life may be wonderful, and today is a nice day, so he should cherish it. Lucky agrees and thanks her for stopping by with the update. Liz claims he's not the real reason he's here. Ace sobs over the baby monitor and claims to be a babysitter today. Liz brings Ace down, and he plays while Lucky and Liz converse. Liz believes Ace reminds him of Aiden at his age. She says Aiden inherited his father's passion of music and singing. Later, the next babysitter arrives, and Liz must go to work. She urges Lucky to talk to their son about who he is today, including music. Lucky says he'll visit her at the hospital, all he needs to do is phone a rideshare. Liz offers him a ride and suggests he serenade her like old times. Chase and Brooklyn informed Violet in her room at the Quartermain estate that her father was released from treatment and that she would be coming back home with him. She leaps into Chase's arms and hugs him. She wants to know when she'll be moving in. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.